Greetings from Brooklyn, New York. My name is Major General Jeff Milhorn, and I'm the Commanding General of the North Atlantic Division for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, sitting here at historical Fort Hamilton on the bluffs overlooking the Narrows, just below the beautiful Verrazano Bridge. It's a tremendous honor for me today to introduce my team of professionals and the 6 district commanders that represent the North Atlantic Division. Our mission set is exceptionally diverse, probably most diverse within the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, across 3 geographic combatant commands, to include Northern Command, European Command, and Africa Command. Our region spans over 13 states and represents 25% of today's population in the United States, including 25% of the delegates in Washington, D.C. Our mission set includes civil works, military programs, interagency, international support, and environmental services, again across one of the most diverse regions in the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Our employee workforce of over 3,000 employees consists of engineers, project managers, and a variety of other professionals that we'll talk about a little bit more. But most importantly, I want to introduce you to my team, starting with Colonel John Baker in the Europe District. Over to you, John.
Thank you, sir. I'm Colonel John Baker, and I'm the commander of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Europe District. The Europe District exists to build infrastructure and provide engineering, real estate, and other services that supports U.S. national security interests in Europe, Africa, and Israel. We are continuing the legacy of the Corps of Engineers, working in Europe since 1945, in Africa since the 1950s, and in Israel since 1979. Our district was formed from the Europe Division in 1991. We have a historically large and strategically significant workload. The Europe District manages more than 1,100 projects, more than $6 billion in total, spread across more than 40 countries. Our team is delivering this work from numerous field offices in 14 countries, although more than half our workforce is located at or near our headquarters here in Wiesbaden, Germany. Our work supports 7 Army garrisons, 4 Air Force bases, and numerous allied and partner bases. We provide medical facilities that receive more than 240,000 patient visits per year. We provide school facilities for more than 14,000 students. Our work enables security cooperation and foreign aid in more than 40 countries, and our projects enable European ballistic missile defense. Our mission requires us to also work with host nation governments and higher host nation industry, and they are valuable members of our team. We are also unique as we have a multinational workforce that is our most capable in our district's history. Our workforce is mostly civilian. We have 15 service members. Nearly a quarter of our workforce are local national or foreign service national employees, and they have been critical to our success for more than 70 years. If all this sounds like a humongous undertaking, it is, but we are succeeding in our mission. And that's the Europe District in a nutshell. Now I'll hand you off to one of my friends in New England, Colonel Bill Conde.
Nice pass. Thanks, John. This is Colonel Bill Conde, Commander of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers New England District. On behalf of 500 passionate and dedicated employees located throughout our 66,000 square mile region in 6 states, I want to welcome you to Concord, Massachusetts. I'm standing next to the Minuteman statue with the Old North Bridge in front of me. It was in this very spot in 1775 where the shot heard around the world was fired and the Revolutionary War began. During the war, General George Washington, Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, appointed Colonel Richard Gridley as the first Chief of Engineers. Today, New England is considered the birthplace of the Corps of Engineers. Our team has grown into a full-service district with strong workload in military, civil works, and interagency support programs. We had a record FY18 program of over $500 million, and FY19 is expected to be even better at over $600 million. Within the 6 New England states, we have 6,100 miles of coastline, 171 federal navigation projects, with 13 deep draft ports and 5 major river basins. We operate and maintain 31 dams, 3 hurricane barriers, and the Cape Cod Canal. The New England District, a proud tradition of service to the nation. Over to you, Tom.
Hey, thanks for the handoff, Bill. I'm Colonel Tom Asbury, and I have the honor to serve as the 53rd Commander of the New York District, We have more than 540 dedicated professionals that work tirelessly to deliver the program on behalf of this wonderful nation. I'm standing here on the bow of the Hayward, which is one of the district's drift collection vessels, in front of the Statue of Liberty. The New York District has the privilege to work in what we so passionately refer to as the cradle of the Corps. The district's history is our nation's history, persevering from the 9/11 attack in Hurricane Sandy. Our mission serves more than 25 million Americans throughout the tri-state region of New York and New Jersey, headquartered in the largest megacity in America, uniquely positioned at the financial epicenter of our country. We are proudly responsible for maintaining the port of New York and New Jersey, which is the #1 port on the East Coast. Our diverse mission sets include civil works, military construction, regulatory, real estate, and IIES, reducing risk while enhancing our national security. We're honored to work at the United States Military Academy at West Point, where we have more than 100 active projects in design or construction valued in excess of $1 billion. We are the New York District, building strong over 200 years. Over to you, Philly.
Thanks, New York. Welcome to Philly. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Kristen Dolly, Commander, the USACE Philadelphia District, here at Independence Hall, birthplace of our great nation. USACE has its own rich history in this region. For more than 150 years, our district has been maintaining waterways, managing water resources, and building facilities for the military. Our most enduring mission is navigation. We manage more than 500 miles of federal navigation channels, including the Delaware River, which will soon finish deepening to 45 feet. We're especially proud of our Dredge McFarland that operates in the Delaware River and executes dredging missions across the country. Since the 1990s, we've been building dune and beach projects that now reduce storm damages for communities along 80 miles of the New Jersey and Delaware coastline. In Pennsylvania, our 5 dams reduce flood damages, while also providing recreational opportunities for thousands. In Delaware, we maintain the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal and the 5 highway bridges that cross it. And we execute vital construction projects for military installations and other federal agencies in our region. As always, we will keep serving our customers with reliability and responsiveness. Here you go, Baltimore.
I'm Colonel John Litz, Commander of the Baltimore District, and I'm standing here on historic Federal Hill overlooking the city of Baltimore and the Inner Harbor. The Baltimore District is over 1,100 people strong, and we execute our USACE missions across 6 states in the Mid-Atlantic region and the District of Columbia. Our Civil Works program encompasses 64,000 square miles in the Susquehanna and Potomac River watersheds and supports the Port of Baltimore, the largest U.S. port for specialized cargo. Our military program is one of the largest in the Corps, including 14 military installations, the intelligence community, and other Department of Defense partners. We also operate and maintain the Washington Aqueduct, the Corps' only public water utility, providing safe drinking water to over 1 million people in the nation's capital in Northern Virginia. Baltimore District employees are on the leading edge of the Corps' support to the Mid-Atlantic region, the nation, and around the world.
Bring it, bring it. Hey, got it. Thanks, John. Hey, everybody, my name's Colonel Pat Kinsman. I'm honored to be the 59th Commander and District Engineer for the Norfolk District. Today, I'm standing on the deck of the battleship Wisconsin in historic downtown Norfolk. Our district opened here 140 years ago to maintain the Norfolk Harbor and its approaches. Then, as now, merchant vessels and warships plied these waters. Today, we still maintain these waters for one of the busiest ports on the East Coast and the world's largest naval base. In addition to this incredible port, our Civil Works program covers 5 watersheds in Virginia, about 21,000 square miles, and we maintain 330 miles of navigation channels, including the nation's oldest continually operated canal, the Dismal Swamp Canal. Our regulatory program includes the entire Commonwealth of Virginia, that's 42,700 square miles, and executes more than 4,600 regulatory actions annually. Our military construction mission supports 9 military installations, including the nation's most hallowed ground, Arlington National Cemetery. Norfolk District is also the lead for maintenance and construction of the Department of Defense education activity, and we're busy building and renovating DoDEA schools for 78,000 school-age military family members. You'll also find us partnering with agencies such as NASA, the Veterans Administration, the EPA, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the National Park Service. At Norfolk District, we're building strong for the Commonwealth, the Corps, and this great nation. Back to you, General Milhorn. But before we go, I have to say, go Army, beat Navy. There you go, sir.
Thanks, Pat. Again, Major General Jeff Milhorn here back at Brooklyn. It's been an honor for me to introduce my team of professionals and the district commanders across this wide array of geographical areas and mission sets. Again, we could not do it without the tremendous support of the 3,000 employees that work for us here within the North Atlantic Division, representing over 10% of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Those team of professionals, most widely known, are the project engineers and project managers, but those that are maybe not as familiar to you are the architects, the biologists, the economists, the contracting professionals, real estate, and logistic specialists. We're still hiring, and we need you. We'd like you to join our team and our family of professionals. And again, we're tremendously proud of what we do here each and every day. We always strive to do our very best and make it better than the way we found it. Always making it matter for those whom we support. Army strong, building strong.